Welcome to Vistaar Kitchen. Today I like to share with you amazing recipe using simple technique. So this week we are making no-knead donuts which require no machine and no deep fryer. These donuts are way less fast than a traditional donut. They are a little bit healthier than the fried ones. So now let's start with the ingredients. We require 4 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup warm milk, 3/4 cup melted butter, 4 eggs, 1/4 cup honey, 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. Let's start with the first step, dough preparation. Take a large bowl, add your flour, yeast and salt. Now the reason I add them on a separate sides of my bowl is because you don't want to lay your yeast onto your salt as it will deactivate. So put them on separate sides of the bowl and then you can feel free to mix, but just don't lay them on top of each other. Now once the mixing is done, we are going to set aside and try mix about wet ingredients. In a separate bowl we are going to take our warm milk and melted butter, honey for sweetness, vanilla extract, and then crack all 4 eggs. You'll notice that we are using lot of rich ingredients, so that makes this dough so nice, buttery and eggy. Okay, let's mix everything with the help of fork. So now we have wet and dry ingredients are ready. Let's adding our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. So now with the help of spatula we are going to mix until you have formed a dough. So what you are doing right now is eliminating the use of a machine. Give it a good mix until all of your flour is combined. With the help of clinch film, cover tightly and we have to leave it at the room temperature approximately 2 to 3 hours. Once your 3 hours are up, then we are going to keep this in the fridge overnight. And see, after the overnight, next day this dough looks something like this. So if you see these bubbles, this is the perfect dough for the donuts. Now let's start with our third step, donut preparation. On the surface put some flour and start using your hand. We are going to roll this out for a 1/4 inch of thick because it is going to rise in the oven. So roll it out using your rolling pin. So since I don't have the donut cutter, I'm going to use one of my storage container lid and I'm going to cut out the round pieces of this dough. So now remove this extra part. Now you can use small round shape lid, something like this, to cut the hole in the middle. Same way we will do the hole in all our donuts. Donuts holes are just as delicious as regular donuts. If you see, donuts are cut out now. Now the next step is baking the donuts. Okay, let's take baking tray, brush it with oil and lay donuts on the tray by giving them a little bit of space so that they can grow and can puff up. Now gently brush the donuts with melted butter. Once your donuts are all cut out, we are going to cover them with a towel and let them proof at room temperature for around 20 to 30 minutes. While donuts are proofing up, preheat the oven for 10 minutes. Our donuts are ready for the oven. So let's bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes by checking after 10 minutes. Now the next step is to prepare glazes. For the first one, we are going to mix together icing sugar, vanilla extract and milk. Mix it together until it's nice and smooth. For the second, we are going to mix together icing sugar, vanilla extract, milk and little bit of beetroot natural color and mix together until it's smooth. And then for the third one, we are going to mix together icing sugar, cocoa powder, vanilla extract and milk. This chocolate glaze, we have to mix it together and this looks delicious. Now prepare the green glaze by using icing sugar, vanilla extract, milk and little bit of green food color and mix well and it's done. Last step is to glaze the donuts. Now the donuts are fresh out of the oven and still warm. I like to dip them into the glaze because I feel that it soaks up a lot better and makes it taste even more like a donut. So I like to put it in the icing and then it all drip off. Not all of it. You still want some of there for the donut. You can actually see already instantly because the donut is warm, the icing sets and forms on this lovely little shape. Add some sprinklers on top of it. Similarly, put it into the chocolate glaze and add some sprinklers on top of it. Follow the same steps for green glaze as well. Donuts are ready and see this final outcome. My kids finished them in 15 minutes after it's done. Hope you all will enjoy this recipe too. Please don't forget to share your pictures with me once you make them. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook on Vistaar Kitchen. Like, share and subscribe to Vistaar Kitchen on YouTube. Bye for now and keep baking and cooking. Thank you.